Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are looking at the Endless OS 6.0.5, which is the latest point update of the Endless OS. So the Endless OS is based on Debian and the country of origin is it's from the United States of America. So I downloaded the full edition. It's not the basic edition. The full edition is around like a 25 GB, which covers almost every application, every educational application. In the basic edition, you just get the basic things. I'm going to show you all those things. So here you can see all the information. So I'm using 8 GB of RAM. My CPU is i5 1240p and disk capacity is around 80 GB. And here is the version Endless OS 6.0.5. The desktop environment, you should be getting the GNOME desktop environment, which is 43.9, which is not the latest version. And the windowing system is a Wayland. Now let's go to the official website. So let me first show you the kernel information and then we can go to other things. So here we don't have any kernel information. So I'm just going to open the terminal. Let me find the terminal itself. And also I didn't show you the system monitor. Let me show you all those things. I didn't install any of the applications or anything. I kept everything as default to give you exact information. So here you can see all the process running right now. So it's been almost like a 5 to 6 minutes or maybe more than that. I've been using this distribution. So here we have the 2.7 GB of RAM consumption. Cache is around like a 6.2 GB and we need to run like a 60 seconds to get the exact CPU graph. And this is all the information. And about the system monitor, here you can see it's a 42.0. I'm going to keep the system monitor in the right side corner, like as usual I do in every video. So I'm just going to close the system information and let me open the terminal and let's type the commands to get some distro information like a kernel and all those things. So let me type in uname-a. So it says kernel 6.5 and let me go to the kernel website. So 6.5 is not the stable version. It's the long-term versions is like a 6.1 and 6.6 and the stable version right now is 6.12.9 and the mainline is 6.13. So it's an older version, it's not the latest version. When you go to the releases, you should be getting all the information about the kernel. So if the kernel says like it's a RC or the mainline or anything, here is all the description of whatever the kernel is mentioned. So here is all the kernels. So you get the 6.5. So I'm just going to type another things. Let's try the neofetch. So like I already said, I didn't install anything. So if you want to install, you can install by using the commands, which is it is a Debian based distribution. So you already know the commands. So and also let's try the INXI. So you don't get anything pre-installed. So I'm just going to close everything and let's go to the official website. So that was some kernel information. So I'm just going to close it. So you get the 6.5 kernel. So this is the website. Just type in like a Endless OS in the search engine, whether you are using Google, DuckDuckGo or Start Page, whatever the search engine, you just need to use the search term as a Endless OS. The first link will be the Endless OS and the URL will be like a endlessos.org. So this is the official website. So if you're new for the Endless OS, then you can get all those information. I already made a tons of videos on the Endless OS, like all the older versions. I already made everything. And about the downloading things, so let me first go to the release notes. So it's not a major update or anything like a massive things or massive new features or anything like that. You just get the basic things in the 6.0.5. It's just a point update. I thought it will be some like major things or major changes like that, but you get the basic things here. About the exact release notes, here is the complete release notes. Endless OS 6.0.5 was released on 9th January 2025. So for full details on what's new on Endless OS 6, so I already made the Endless OS 6 video. I already made the 6.0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 5. So this one is the 5th point update. So here is all the information of the changes of 6 version. So I am not going to go through all those things. You can go through and check it out, or you can watch my video. It's clearly up to you. So the main objective of this, or the main things or changes in the 6.0.5 is the force an app to quit dialog. So this is the new thing here. And other than that, you get the UEFI bootloader update. And for the advanced users and technicians, here is some improvements. And other than that, you don't get any major updates or any changes. You just get some basic things. So in Endless OS 6.0.4, the dialog displayed when you press Control Alt plus Delete was improved for quit. So Control Alt Delete, it's going to use my main operating system, but here is how it looks. Force an app to quit. So here is the thing. So I'm just going to close it or cancel it. So those were the changes, and in order to download, you just need to click on the download. You just need to scroll it down until you see the free download. So when you go to the home page, you just need to scroll it down. Here is the free download. You just need to go through all those things. If you want to go with the virtual machines, you can choose the virtual machines. If you want to go with the ARM, you can go with the ARM. If you want to go with the Windows, you can go with the Windows. Or if you want to download the ISO file direct, here is the ISO file direct. So the basic version, you get some multi-language system with the basic tools and utilities recommended for computers that will have access to the internet. So this is not the version I downloaded. So this is the version I downloaded, the full ISO file. So you get the multi-language system preloaded with the apps in English, including games, productivity software, reference materials like cooking, farming. So you basically get all the educational or important applications in this distribution if you download the full version. But if you go with the basic thing, you just get the basic things. I already made the basic version video also. Most of the times I'll always go with the English full because you get the all the applications. Let me show you all those things. So if you want to download with the browser, you can go with the HTTP download. If you want to go with the torrent, you can go with the torrent. So just click on the ISO file. You should always see whether you're downloading the proper ISO file or not. So here is a file. It's around like a 25 GB. I already downloaded and I'm using right now. So I'm not going to go through all those things. So that was the downloading process. And about the system requirements, you just need to type in like a Endless OS system requirements. Whether the there will sometimes, most of the times, the official website will be providing the system requirements, but in some cases there will be some other websites that will provide the people who tried those distribution will provide the system requirements. So it doesn't it says like a 2 GB of RAM. You already know GNOME desktop environment consumes a bit of more resources, so I'm not going to recommend you to use like a 2 GB of RAM. You need to have a bit of more RAM in order to download the in order to use the Endless OS. So here they also recommended that 4 GB memory is recommended and 8 GB if you plan to multitask. So it's better to have like a 4 GB of RAM in order to run at least normal things. But if you want to open like a bunch of applications, if you want to do some heavy work, then you need to go with the 8 GB of RAM. And here is like a 32 GB of disk. It's 2025, so you need to have like a 60 GB of virtual disk or a hard drive or anything like that, SSD, whatever you want to choose it. So it's a well-known distribution. It's been for years. So if you still don't trust on anyone, it's better to try all those information, gather all the information on your own. If you don't trust anyone, it's a good thing. Do all your research, and if you're satisfied, then go with the distribution, or else you can skip and go with the well-known distributions. So if you want to try the full edition, because you should be getting all the applications. So those were the information from the official website. So let's go with the all the applications. So here is all the applications you get. So I'm going to show you some basic things, and I'm going to end the video because it's not a major update. So that's the reason I'm just going to end the video quickly. For the key, you just need to go with the endless key, or you can find it in the official website. And about the applications for the playing or for the gaming, here you get some applications or the games. So these are all the games. And about the content creation, you get the Blender, GIMP, and Inkscape. It's a free distribution, but if you want to try it in your own distribution, in your own distribution, you can download the specific applications and you can customize all those things on your own. If you already have the stable running Linux distro, you don't need to download this distribution. You can get all those applications on your own in the in the stores, or you can download from terminals and all those things. You already know all those things. So in the work, you get the LibreOffice, and in the coding education, you get few applications. And for the utilities, some GNOME utilities. It's not a big thing here. So here you get the encyclopedia, my budget, resume, how to, cooking, and everything. You get some recipes here. I already tried this thing or this application in the previous version. So these are all the applications you get. So you get the education, you get the some fun, you get some cooking things. So it's a good distribution in my point of view. If you want to try it, you can try it on your own. Try the full version, like I already said. You should be getting all this application, but when you try the basic edition, you get the same basic application, you don't get any applications, so it will be a bore using those distribution. So get the full edition and try it, and do let me know in the comment section. And about the system monitor, this is how it performed throughout the video. It's consuming like a 1.7 GB. I didn't open a bunch of applications, I just opened the Chrome and some terminal, that's it. Other than that, I didn't try any of the applications. And you already know GNOME desktop environment will consume a lot of resources, so it's clearly up to you. If you have like a 2 GB of RAM, I'm not going to recommend this distribution, but if you have a good RAM and good CPU, try this distribution. It's a well-known distribution and it has some good applications. You can try, and do let me know in the comment section. If you didn't like the distribution, do let me know in the comment section. It will help others, and tell me why you don't like it, or if you like it, then tell me why you like it. So that will help others and also me. So that was the video. It's not a major update, so I'm just going to end the video here. So there is also an app center or the store. So here is the store. If you want to download additional applications, you can download. So that was the 6.0.5 video. So there's just a few updates. Other than that, there is nothing major things. So I'm just going to end the video here. Let me show you the logout screen, and I'm going to end the video. And also I'll be posting videos daily. I'll be posting in the community post, and also I'll be posting in the YouTube shorts. So if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe, and also turn on the notification. You don't miss anything. And other than that, there is literally nothing. So I'm just going to show you the logout screen, and I'm going to end the video. So there is no password or anything. You can easily log in, and this is how the logout screen looks. Thanks for watching. Peace out.